All right. Good evening, all. Good evening. Good evening. Hope you all are having great weekends. Hope you all are having great weekends. Today we are having something for the beginners, the newbies, and even expert cryptocurrency traders also. So we'll be taking a look at top cryptocurrency terms that every newbies should know. These are like the most used terms in the cryptocurrency space. Tonight we are looking at a very, very sweet topic, which is top cryptocurrency terms that every newbie should know. So, in this particular session, you are going to be learning probably some new terms that you don't know before about cryptocurrency. It just gets weird to you if you are new to the cryptocurrency world and you are hearing people saying Ford, FOMO, JOMO, and all of that. In fact, it might sound like gibberish to you, but trust me, it is all of that words, all of that sayings, all of that abbreviations, everything has meaning. And tonight, God willing, uh, if time permits, we are going to be taking a look at, let's say, 20 of them. Let's say that is if time permits, but I actually plan to run like about 20 or more for you guys. So don't worry, you are going to really enjoy this particular session. Normally in our sessions, there is always a space and time to ask questions. So if you have any questions as I'm giving the lectures and doing the teachings, you can as well just write them down. And then it's also advisable that you get your jotter and your pen just to note some of these things down so that they can stick to your brain. So I'm going to be sharing my screen and then I'll be making use of my presentation slides. All right, very, very good. Top cryptocurrency terms every newbie must know. Top cryptocurrency terms every newbie must know. So that cryptocurrency don't sound strange to you. There are some certain terms that cryptocurrency traders make use of, which you must also know. Kicking off with the first one, I suppose everyone here knows what cryptocurrency is because this looks like a very, very simple and let me say a beginner topic. But let me just quickly brief it. So, cryptocurrency is a digital currency. It is a digital currency, just like your normal currency that you have. You have naira, you have dollar, you have yen, is it yuan, and all of those currencies, dollar, euro, and all of that. Now we have another type of currency which is not physical, but it is digital. It is digital, and then it is open, it is decentralized, not controlled by anybody, and cryptocurrency has a lot of edge over the normal currency that we all spend. So cryptocurrency is like the future. Cryptocurrency is like being widely adopted. I even saw a news recently of is it LG? Yes, LG trying to get into the cryptocurrency space. The famous LG appliances. The famous distributor of home appliances. LG tries to get into cryptocurrency space, building a particular cryptocurrency wallet with Algorand, and then I think I also saw this news about FIFA. The news will be out later this midnight about FIFA um, creating new NFTs. Yes, creating new NFTs for football fans. For football fans to buy, sell, and exchange the NFTs. So let's get back to the business of the day. Now that you know what cryptocurrency is, there are also sometimes that you can hear cryptocurrency traders saying, and you might not even know exactly what they mean. So, should in case I didn't mention the term that is disturbing you that you don't really know what it means, there's still time for question. You can as well ask your question. Okay, so let's look at the first one. The first one is DYOR, which is an abbreviation for do your own research. A lot of cryptocurrency traders, especially those that give financial advices, you know, they give the financial advice and then want to stay on a very, very safe side, and then they tell you that not a financial advice, do your own research. It means that whatever advice I've given you, if you lose your money from it, it is your own responsibility. It is your own fault. You shouldn't blame me for telling you to buy this coin, or telling you to sell this coin, or telling you to invest in this project, or telling you to buy this NFT. Do you understand it now? So it is basically used by people when they want to stay on the safe side. And honestly, it's not just about staying on the safe side, but Dior is going to tell you that you should also make your own research. You shouldn't just rely on someone else's signals telling you that you should buy this NFT, buy this crypto coin, sell this, sell that. You should also make your own research. You know, it is even advisable when we drop signals in our signal room. It's advisable normally for a normal cryptocurrency trader. It is advisable that you go to the chart yourself, look at the signals being called, look at why this person called these signals. Is it that there's a trading opportunity? Is it that there's an edge? Because as a cryptocurrency trader, that is how you should be thinking every time. When someone tells you do this thing, then look for the reason why the person tells you to do this thing. It is just a very, very easy task to do. And then researches can be done in different areas, in different forms. You can do your researches in technical analysis, like I just explained. When somebody tells you to buy this coin, see the reason why they told you to buy the coin according to technical analysis, or you check the fundamentals of the coin, or you can as well check online and then search more about this coin to know more and see the potentials of the coin. So that is what Dior means. It means to do your own research. Do your own research. Very, very easy. Now, the next one is FOMO, which is very, very common. I've selected this coin not according to any ascending or descending order. I just selected them. I selected few popular ones, the ones that people use the most. The ones that people use the most, those are the ones I've selected, and they are because people use them the most. That's why they are most important to you. Why you must know them if you are going to be venturing into the cryptocurrency space. So FOMO also, it is an acronym or an abbreviation for the fear of missing out. This fear of missing out is also like an emotion. Let's say, for instance, you see a particular trading opportunity, and then you see that maybe, let's say, Bitcoin right now, last I checked, it was in 19,800 and something. I can't remember. So let's say you see Bitcoin and you feel, okay, Bitcoin, I'm supposed to buy at this particular price, let's say 19,800. And then, unfortunately, Bitcoin start pumping and it's already 20,000, 20,100. And then you feel, oh wow, I don't want to miss out on this opportunity. Why? Because you feel Bitcoin is pumping upwards. Now you say, okay, let me buy Bitcoin at the price of $20,100. Now you buy Bitcoin at the price of $20,100. The coin pumps a little bit, so like let's say 20,150, and then the coin dumps again. Now, when the coin dumps, the coin has gone down more than your buy price, more than the price at which you bought one. Now, Bitcoin to 19,900, 19,800. You're already in losses. Why? Because you FOMOed. You add the fear of missing out. Because you don't want to miss out, you now made the wrong trading decision. You know that normally in your head, you are not supposed to buy it, or you are not supposed to short it at where you did. So, fear of missing out is actually not a small thing, honestly. It's a large thing that makes a lot of traders to lose their money, to get wrecked, to blow their accounts. So a lot of people get fear of missing out. And trust me, any trader, cryptocurrency, forex, be it any trader at all, would have faced this fear of missing out, not one time, not twice, not thrice. But one thing that is certain, or that proves that a trader is expert, is knowing how to control these particular emotions when they come. Because normally, as a cryptocurrency trader, when you see an edge, you see an opportunity, maybe to long a coin, or to short a coin, or to buy a coin, or to sell a coin. When you see that opportunity, and then maybe that opportunity looks like it is going, and then it can actually make you to take the wrong trading decision if you don't have patience enough. You should have patience with your entries when you want to make your entries, so that your stop losses also can be very, very good. So fear of missing out is not a good emotion, and then it should be controlled. Although there are sometimes that cryptocurrency traders get lucky. During the bullish market, I know a lot of people that got lucky on shit coins, on meme coins and all of that. they FOMOed in, bought it at around 50% pump, and then the coins continue to pump and pump and pump like that. It is just luck. It doesn't always come like that. That is not the normal way to do things. When you want to buy a coin, you look at a particular price in which it is low, which you think it is undervalued. Once you buy at a particular price, then you can take your profit later at a higher price. So that is that about the fear of missing out. Great, great. I think our numbers are increasing. Very, very great. You all are welcome. I've not really done a lot, so we're still on the second term right now. So now let's move to the third one. We've talked about fear of missing out. Talk about fear of missing out as an emotion. Oh, okay. We've talked about fear of missing out as an emotion. Now let's advance to the next. Okay. Oh, I think I lost my slide there. All right. All right. So we've talked about fear of missing out. Let's move on to the next one, which is JOMO. As we have fear, we have joy. As we have fear, we have joy. We also have the joy of missing out. Okay, okay. Just want to confirm something. Okay, okay, great. Yeah. So as we have the fear of missing out, we also have the joy of missing out. This is like a good emotion. And the acronym is it is the acronym of joy of missing out. Like I said earlier, it is the feeling of joy you get when you miss out on buying a coin. I made an example of you buying a Bitcoin when it was pumping at 20,100 earlier. So let's say, for instance, uh, you were able to control your fear of missing out, and then you didn't buy that Bitcoin at 20,100, and then Bitcoin came back from 20,150 and came back to around the price of 19,800, and then you feel wow, you feel that sense of relaxation in you. You feel that joy in you, that thank God I didn't FOMO. Thank God I didn't have the fear of missing out. Thank God I didn't buy at a high price, because actually, if you FOMOed in, if you bought at a high price, you'll be definitely trapped at the top, and then maybe you'll be forced to sell that particular coin in a loss, or maybe your stop loss is going to eat. So even for you to avoid your stop loss eating every time, you should make sure that your entries are at a good point. When your entries are good, that is when your stop loss will be also good. So that is it. People also have the joy of missing out. It happens constantly. When you thank God that you didn't take that trading decision that could have made you lose money, that is when you get that joy of missing out. So it happens a lot. It happens a lot. Now, another one is the Ford. Great. I'm still sharing my screen. I'm still sharing my screen. Yeah. All right. Let's move on. I've talked about joy of missing out. I don't know whether you guys got that. So let me just quickly recap. Joy of missing out is when you are happy that you missed out on a particular trading mistake. You'll be happy that you didn't FOMO, that you didn't make the wrong trading decision. When the market later unfolds and then you realize that, oh, thank God I didn't buy at that particular price. Thank God I waited for my entry. Thank God I had patience. That is the joy of missing out. And also Ford, which is the fear, uncertainty, and doubt. This Ford particularly, it can be in different kinds of form, but the form that Ford comes in mostly is in form of news. When you start hearing news of, let's say, acts, or news of saying Bitcoin is this, Bitcoin is that. Like, for instance, the Ford that happened, I think, it has been happening since, but I think the latest one happened 2022, early 2022, when when China banned Bitcoin mining. He banned Bitcoin and said they don't want Bitcoin mining, and then all of the miners in China packed up, and then all of them were like, okay, this is a fraud, and then the markets dumped from there. So fraud sometimes can be a form of market manipulation. Sometimes there are some set of people called the market manipulators, or should I say the market makers. We call them the market makers sometimes. So this set of people, they can arrange this particular fraud, in series. They are just news. So when those news starts to happen, they make investors shiver. They make investors chicken out, thinking that the market is actually going down, and then everybody will start selling. Everybody will start selling. So that is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. When you are uncertain about the situation of the market because you don't know what is going to happen next, you're having doubts. This coin might dump. Oh, I'm afraid. I don't want to lose my money and all of that. And then fraud happens, but you should know that when fraud happens in a, let's say, in a bullish market, when fraud happens in a bullish market, it probably means that these market manipulators are in play, and then they just want you to sell your coin. That's why they say if you are weak hands, you sell. If you are not weak hands, you hold. You continue holding the coin. So there are people that they really want to fraud you out of that coin you are holding. They might even carry rumor that a coin has been hacked or something and all of that, and then they will carry the news and all of that. Everything are just planned. Do you understand it now? Everything are just planned. So this fraud is also an emotion. In fact, I would say fraud is like opposite to FOMO. If you don't have the fear of missing out, then you have this fraud, this fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And the times where we get fraud the most is in a bearish market. You'll be hearing different kinds of news making the markets to dump more and more. So that is it. That is it about Ford. Ford is bad news. Ford will discourage people from buying a particular cryptocurrency asset, and then Ford is spreading false information. Like for instance, Ford has been spread very well about this particular USDT, Theta US dollar stablecoin, saying that maybe they want to destabilize it, or that USDT is not backed by normal dollars and all of that. That fraud, it had actually affected USDT one time, and then I think USDT wanted to lose its stability, but God so good it didn't. So that is what fraud can do. That is what fraud can do. They say bad news spread faster. That is just it. Bad news spread faster. So fraud spread faster than you expect it. You know, even the traditional media, CNN, BBC, and all of that, they won't report the news that Bitcoin is pumping 50%, 20%, crypto is pumping, everybody is making money. But in the sight of fraud, in the sight of a bearish scene, if Bitcoin dumps 5%, if all other markets dumps 20, 30, and only Bitcoin dumps 5%, you are going to see it in their headline written boldly that Bitcoin cryptocurrency dumps. You see the whole cryptocurrency market has dumped. That is when they report the news. They report bad news. So all these things are just to create fears in the mind of investors. That is what they do. That is how they use fraud to deceive people. Now, another one is deep. I think this should be like the fifth one we are looking at. Sorry, I didn't number it, but everything that is in this particular slide is supposed to be 20. So another one is deep. Deep is a particular moment or a particular time in the cryptocurrency market whereby the market is currently down, whereby the market is currently down for that particular period. It might be in a bullish market and then the market dips. If you hear that the market dips, that means the market is suffering a pullback. The price is decreasing, the coin is decreasing in price, or the whole market is decreasing in price just for some time. Later on, after the dip, the market will continue to go up again. So these dips are just like pullbacks. In an uptrend, which is a bullish market, you can have higher highs and higher lows. That is if you are very good with your technicals. When you have the higher lows is when the dips happen. After the higher highs, the market is going to dip a little bit, and then for a healthy run, the market is going to come down a little bit and later going to go up and higher than where it was before. So that is what a dip is. And okay, the next one is called pump. Yeah, next one is called pump. I don't know if you are present in the 2021 bull markets. You should be familiar with this particular saying by what's this guy's name? I can't really remember, but you should be familiar with this particular saying where this YouTuber says, "Respect the pump." The guy is saying if you don't respect the pump, maybe you can never make it or something like that. But the guy is always saying respect the pump, and all of that. So that one was also is also a very very common term in the cryptocurrency markets among the cryptocurrency traders. So Pump is a sudden increase in price of a coin or a cryptocurrency market. Once you see coins pumping, you see them 20%, 30%, you see the coin is pumping, the coin is pumping, that's a pump. Or when someone tells you that this coin, the pump will be massive, you ask them why, you say the coin has potentials to pump. That is how we use pump here. Just like pumping something and going up and going to the moon. So that is that about pump. So the same way we have pump, we also have dump. Dump happens when there's a sudden decrease in price of a particular coin or the whole cryptocurrency market. So one thing I want you to note between these two is that pump is sudden increase in price, just sudden. Within some time the market will just pump, or within days you can see 50% pump at once. All these things happens in a bullish market. And if you are a newbie, you've not experienced a bullish market, you might not as easily get what I'm trying to say. But things like this happen. You can see pump, you can see a coin pumping 50, 100, 200%, 300%, 400% in a day. Trust me, that is what a bullish market does. Everybody is making money, everybody is happy. Now, a dump is the opposite. It's a sharp decline in price, a sharp decrease in price of a particular coin or the whole crypto market in general. So, also, let me mention that we have what is called a pump and dump. And then a pump and dump can be seen as a scam. Yeah, a pump and dump can be seen as a scam. And a pump and dump, there are groups for pump and dump where you see people promising you that a coin is particularly going to pump. They tell you to buy the coin, but everything is planned. They will not tell you the time to buy the coin. They just tell you to start buying. And then unfortunately, once you start buying, this same set of people, they have large shares, or let me say large amounts of that coin. And once everybody start buying, they buy large amounts. It's attractive. People are making little gains, and then people are making money, and all of that. Suddenly, they just dump the coin. It's just like a pump and dump. So that is what they do. They pump it up a little bit. No, not even a little bit. They pump it up. The pump might be 20, 30, 40%, and then they dump it back suddenly, because definitely they are going to take profits. They are going to cash out their money. Anybody that is found in a system of a pump and dump cryptocurrency scam will be caught at the top. And these people don't just use the common cryptocurrencies. They might just go and look for one coin like that and tell you that it is a gem, that this coin is going to pump and all of that, and then you fall into it, and then unfortunately you'll be rug pulled, or you'll not be able to sell your coin because you're already in a loss. So that is how a pump and dump also works. Now, this is another one. This is another slang, or should I say term. Yeah, this one is called wrecked. This one is called wrecked. It's just like you're saying you are bankrupt, or like saying that you are wrecked, you know. So it's just the crypto way of saying that somebody that has lost his or her money from cryptocurrency is a huge financial loss. Let's say for example, you started trading and investing in cryptocurrency with, let's say, $5,000. So, and unfortunately, along the line, your $5,000, you are trading, and then you are going through a series of losses, losses back to back, and you didn't stop. So your $5,000 become $20. That is called wrecked. That's total wreckage. That means you've burnt all of your money. It's just like you carried all of your money outside, and then you lit fire on it. Excuse me. So that is what wrecked means. And then people that get wrecked are people that refuse to pay to learn. There are people that didn't learn the basics of cryptocurrency. They didn't learn what they're supposed to know about cryptocurrency, be it trading or investing, or DeFi or farming, or any of that. It's very, very important that before you venture into it, you must learn, you must know what you are doing, you must know what you're putting your money into, so that you don't get wrecked. It is very, very important. So if you don't want to get wrecked, and you're a cryptocurrency trader here tonight, you are a newbie, and you don't want to get wrecked, it is better that you take cryptocurrency course. We have a special course for you at Crypto Biz Media. So if you're interested in the course, don't worry. I'm going to drop a link in which you can send the message in later on. Now, The next one is the stop loss, yes, which is SL. People, you hear people saying SL, the prices at SL, stop loss, and all of that. What they mean is stop loss. And then stop loss is a risk management tool, or should I say, part of a risk management measure, which allows you to minimize your loss. And it is very, very important for cryptocurrency traders. Stop loss is very, very important. A trader without a stop loss is a trader that is ready to get wrecked, or a trader that is ready to lose his or her money. You can see how I arrange these things accordingly. If you don't use your stop loss, you can get wrecked. Your portfolio can go and you can blow your account. Blowing your account also means getting wrecked. So that is that about stop loss. Now, the next one is TP, which is take profit. When you hear traders say, the price at my TP, I will TP now, TP1, TP2, TP3, and all of that. Everything means take profit, and it means to sell at profit. If you buy a particular coin for the price of $100, and then your coin pumps 20%, adding $20 to your $100, that is $120. So if you sell at that particular price, we will be going on with total $120 instead of your previous $100. So it makes a lot of sense when you are trading the financial markets and you are taking profit. It is very, very important. A trader that doesn't take profit is a trader that is ready to give back to the market. When the market has given you profit, it has given you money, and you intentionally want to do you want to do giveaway, to the market again, that okay, take this money. Why did you give me this money? I don't need it at the first instance. So take your money back. That is what you mean. I mean, that is what it means. And if you are not very careful, you will even lose your capital along the way. So it is very, very important as a cryptocurrency trader, as a newbie trader, to take profits. It is very, very important. Now, the next one is ATH. Because we are in a bearish phase, we are not really hearing a lot about this ATH. When you hear a lot about ATH is when our coins start breaking all-time high. And the all-time high means the last price in which that particular coin was high. The highest point in which that particular coin has achieved. That is what all-time high means. That is what ATH is. This is all-time high. So Bitcoin ATH right now, I think, should be 68,000 and something, or 69,000 and something. I can't really put the figures in my head. So that is that for the ATH. That is that for the all-time high. And then Ethereum also, I think the all-time high was around 4,000 something or 3,000 something. So if let's say Ethereum pumps today, pumps to 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, gets to 5,000, 6,000, that means Ethereum has broken all-time high. This is also used by people that do analysis, fundamental analysis. I really want to know what's up with the coin that they are buying or they are selling. Want to know what's the highest price point of this coin. If I buy it right now and this coin gets to all-time high, how many percentage profit I'll be in? A lot of coins right now are far from their all-time high, and any investor planning for long term buying those coins right now might be doing themselves a good favor when the coin later pumps to all-time high. In fact, most coins I know are at least 100% farther away from their all-time high. So it looks like a good trading opportunity. That is why they say traders that are here right now that didn't run away in a bearish run, just like you guys that are particularly on this live stream, that you guys still want to learn and are still trading. Traders like that possess such traits will benefit from the bullish market when the bullish market comes, because it's just normal. The universe has a way of rewarding you when you keep on doing something. You keep on doing it, and you are consistent about it. So that is just it. Now, after the all-time high, we have the ATL, which is particularly the all-time low. I don't know if this time is going to let me to complete all of these terms I have for you guys, but let's see what happens. So the all-time low is acronym for okay, I think I made a mistake right here. It's supposed to be acronym for all-time low, not all-time high. So it means the lowest price an asset or a cryptocurrency market has achieved. If you have let's say a coin has been launched right now, and then the lowest price point in which the coin has reached, that is the all-time low. And these things are very, very easy to check. I don't know if I can quickly share my screen and show you guys. Let's see, making use of CoinGecko. Don't know if this guy will allow me to move in Islam mode. Okay, let's just take a look at BNB, I suppose. So here, this is CoinGecko.com. You can access it through their sites or access it through their app. So they can give you the information on the all-time high of a coin or the all-time low of a coin. Now you can see BNB right here. The all-time low of BNB is 0.0398170, which is like how many years ago? That's October 2017. That's about 5 years ago or so. So BNB has achieved the price point of 0.039 since October. So since that time, BNB has pumped, you can see it's more than 600% since then. And then the highest point of BNB, that is the all-time high. You can see there the ATH is $686. So that is it. It is a very, very easy thing to do. You can also see other informations about the coin here, especially when you're doing your analysis. So that about the all-time high and the all-time low. It lets you know that okay, this is the lowest price point of a coin, this is the highest price point of a coin. Particularly, the strategies behind this thing is that when a coin is not far from the all-time low, you can say maybe when the coin is still close to all-time low, you can still say maybe this coin can still achieve more. And then maybe when a coin is closer to the all-time high, you feel maybe this coin can reverse from here, and then people can start selling, start taking profit and all of that. Or let's say when a coin is further from the all-time high, you can say, okay, if I buy now, it's a good trading decision. Now, another one is the wallet address. I hope you all are feeling this class. I hope you all are learning a thing or two. If you are learning a thing or two, let me see your hand raised. Let me see your hand raised. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Let me see. Great, great, great. I love this. Eminent, Benga, thank you, thank you, thank you for the feedback. All right, all right. Moving on. Yeah, wallet address. Wallet address is the address which is used to send and receive and store cryptocurrencies. You know, okay, let me put it this way. Um, let me see someone I can use here. Let's say Prechi now. Let's say I want to send Bitcoin to Prechi. Now, what is Prechi going to send me? I'll ask Prechi to send me um their wallet address, their Bitcoin wallet address. So you can send me your Bitcoin wallet address, BTC. You go to your wallet, whatever wallet you use, whether it's Trust Wallet, whether it's an exchange wallet, or whatever wallet it is that you use. You can just simply copy your Bitcoin address there, send it to me, and then I'm also going to add to my own wallet where I have my funds in, and then I'll go and send the funds to you. So the wallet address are just combination of numbers, codes, and all of that. You can see 0x, BX, ZY, BD, LF, and all of that. That is how a wallet address looks like. And I'm very, very sure that a lot of you have seen what a wallet address is. When you want to send or receive coin, it is that same wallet address. The wallet address is just like the account number. I think that makes it more understandable. It's just like the account number. If you are sending money to me through the local means, I'll have to send you my account number before you're able to send the money to me. So now the wallet address is like my own account number. When I send it to you, you can send coins to me anywhere in the world. From anywhere in the world, you can make cryptocurrency transactions. Cryptocurrency is the game changer, honestly, and then it is like very, very fast. There has been a lot of difficulties in sending money around the world before cryptocurrency. People are just trying to make it easy, and when you see financial institutions trying to make it easy, all of those Flutterwave, Visa, Mastercard, Western Union, and all of that, they are trying to make it easy. But the fact is that they are going to charge you. They are going to have to charge you extra money. They are going to have to charge you for fees, and it is not their fault. They will also have to pay their own staffs also who are carrying out this transaction, who are making the companies to run. So they have to charge you their fees, and normally the fees they charge might be much for you. But Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, has solved all of that problem. You are going to be sending Bitcoin to anyone, anywhere. In fact, you can spend more than $5 for transaction fee. And that is me even being conservative. That's me saying, okay, let's say $5. You get it now. So that is just it. Honestly, it is very, very easy to do. That's why Bitcoin is very, very wonderful. Not controlled by anybody, and you can do as you like with it. Now, Another one is Satoshi, Sat. A lot of people know Satoshi as, let's say, a person or group of person that created Bitcoin and all of that. That is what we read in the white papers. That's what we know. Satoshi started the blockchain technology and all of that. But do you also know that Bitcoin can be called Satoshi? Since people can buy a Bitcoin, people can buy a Bitcoin at a time. If I say, okay, buy Bitcoin now, and then you feel, I don't have $20,000 to buy Bitcoin and all of that. Okay, fine. If you don't have $20,000 to buy a whole Bitcoin, then you can still buy Bitcoin bit by bit. Now, this bit by bit is what is called the Satoshi, or what is called the Sats. So I want you all to know that Bitcoin is divisible. It is not by force you must have one Bitcoin. You can have some fractions of Bitcoin, like 0.00 something Bitcoin, depends on the dollars that you have. You can purchase Bitcoin with as low as $10. You can purchase it from some exchange. You can purchase it with as low as $5, some as low as $20, 30, 50, 100, 200, 300, the way you like it. So now, when you are purchasing with small amounts, when you are buying some fractions of Bitcoin, these fractions are called the Satoshi. And then I want you to know that in one Bitcoin, we have about, I think that is 8 Satoshis. If you count the zeros, if you count the zeros behind this particular 100 million Satoshis, this 100 million, it is 100 million that makes up one Bitcoin. So if you are going to be counting that zeros from the back, that's 6, 7, 8. That is 8. Yes, so that is 8. So if you're counting it, it has to be like 1, 2, 3, like that. So if you have 0.000 something, you know that, okay, this is 500 Satoshi, 300 Satoshi, if you're counting it from the back. So that is how it works. I don't know, to make this thing clearer, I'll just like to, okay, I don't know why that slide is not currently showing. Okay, let's just skip that. Let's just skip that. I think we've already mentioned that Satoshi, and then I hope you all understand. Now, let's move to portfolio. Yes, what is portfolio? A portfolio is simply the accumulation, or should I say the accumulation of all of your assets, all of your cryptocurrency assets in one place. Let's say, for example, now if you're asking me what coins do I have in my portfolio, and then I tell you I have Bitcoin in my portfolio, I have Ethereum in my portfolio, that means I have that particular coins in my wallet, in my control. I've bought that particular coin so that I can make profits off it later. That is what it means. And even if I'm trading, they are still part of my portfolio. So that is what a portfolio means. A portfolio is just like the bag whereby you put all of your funds. It's not like you actually put it somewhere. You can have different coins in different exchanges. I can have some coins in KuCoin, some in Bybit, some in Binance, and then I just know in my head or in a particular portfolio manager app, like for example, CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko observe, they give that function of portfolio management, whereby I'm going to input the amount of coin I have inside their portfolio. I'm just going to input it in the app, and then I can see all of my coins and monitor them from one place. That is properly having a good portfolio. That is properly managing a good portfolio. So it doesn't mean that all your coins should be particularly in one exchange. You can have them in decentralized exchanges, different kinds of wallets. What is important is that you are monitoring all of them. So that's that about the portfolio. Now, moving on to the next one. Stable coins. Stable coins, they are particular cryptocurrency that has a fixed price. That means, just from the name, they are stable. They are stable. They don't change in price that way. They don't change in price that much. They are stable. They are stable coin. So they are pegged to a particular physical currency. Like for instance, we have USDT, which is pegged to the US dollar. We have BUSD, which is pegged to the US dollar. If I say pegged to the US dollar, it means that one USDT equals to one US dollar. So if I have 200,000 USDT, it means I have 200,000 US dollar. If I have one USDT, it means I have one US dollar. If I have 50 USDT, it means I have 50 US dollar. So that USDT, they are the common, it is the most common stable coin. It is the most common stable coin. And then also BUSD is also very common. In fact, the adoption of BUSD during this bearish market it has been increasing, and even USDC. So that is it. Those are the three kinds of US dollar pegged stablecoin. If Bitcoin and Bitcoin can move from 90,000 to 20,000 to 30,000, but all of these USDT they won't move away from that particular $1 which they are. All right, I think that is enough for tonight. I think that is enough for tonight. So if you want to have access to a book that is going to be explaining all of these cryptocurrency terms to you, it is available on CryptoBase Media. Yes, it is very